Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Kevin's Commentary. We have a big event coming up this week in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's the Indoor Championship for the Mountain West. And our guest today, outstanding track coach for the University of Wyoming, Bryan Berryhill. And Bryan, you're taking 50 cowboys and cowgirl athletes to Albuquerque. Big, exciting time, isn't it?
It is. In our sport, oftentimes it's an individual sport. You're worried about individual times to get to nationals, or kids worry about personal best. But it's neat for us to get down there as a team, and really all this is about, it's not about your individual mark, it's about scoring points for the team.
Is that difficult for young people to change that mindset?
I think it is. And that's one reason we've tried to add more dual meets, more scored meets into our schedule, is just to teach them that these meets are all about competition, not necessarily running your fastest. You do what you do to win, not get that personal best.
But on the other hand, you've got some outstanding student athletes. Let's start on the women's side, and I suppose we'd have to start with Drea Davis, just one of the very best I think Wyoming's ever had.
Yeah, Drea is a phenomenal athlete. Emotionally she handles everything really well. She came in here a year and a half ago without racing for 2 years and coming off of injuries, and you could tell right away when she'd get in those starting blocks that mentally she has what it takes. Physically it's taken some time to get that training that she missed back, but mentally she really, really has what it takes to be an elite level athlete.
Where else on the women's side do you feel good about where the Cowgirls can score?
Yeah, in the jumps in general, we have Jayla Henderson, who was the Mountain West champion last year as a true freshman, and she's jumping really, really well now. I think our female triple jumpers are doing well. Imelda in the weight throw, she again was a champion as a freshman last year, and then I really like our middle distance group right now too.
Of course, on the men's side, you have one of the very best athletes I think we've had in track, in Scott Carter.
Yeah, Scott, he is a versatile athlete. He is leading the triple jump. Should be able to score really well in the long jump, and also he's up there in the hurdles. So he's somebody that just loves to compete. And I don't know if there's anybody that loves this team more than Scott Carter.
And where else can you score on the men's side?
On the men's side, we have a lot of balance there. Jordan Charles should do really well in the hurdles. Ricky Four in the middle distance events. Our weight throw crew on the men's side is really good right now. Our shot putters had a great meet last time here Friday. So I think we can score in a lot of different event areas.
As you look at the league itself, and it's very strong this year across the board, how do you handicap the league and where people might finish?
Yeah, on the men's side, I'd say Air Force and CSU are going to kind of battle it out for the championship, and then it gets pretty close after that. It's always one thing to see where your team is on paper. It's another thing to get down there and compete. I would say right now on paper, I don't necessarily like where we're at. With that said, we have a lot of athletes that are right on the edge of scoring, and we have a lot of athletes that are in those 3-4 spots that I really feel like have the ability to win a conference championship. So we're going to go down there and hopefully outcompete what the paper says at the moment.
Because you're a veteran guy, you've been around this a long time. What is it? What makes an athlete who's on the edge, like you say, actually score or do well? What is it about? Is it the meet and the competition? What pushes them over the top?
Yeah, I think we have a really good group of coaches here, and I have been really impressed getting to go around and watch all the other event areas throughout the fall and the winter so far, and I think they've prepared them well to compete at the end of the indoor season. Indoor is a little bit different in the sense that we still have to worry about an outdoor season, so we can't be ready to go the first meet in January. And I think our coaches have done a great job preparing their kids to peak for the indoor meet so that we're ready to go this week down in Albuquerque.
Well, we're going to be very interested to see how the Cowboys and Cowgirls do at the Mountain West Indoor Championship. Thanks for being with us, Bryan. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Bryan Berryhill, Wyoming track coach, with us this afternoon. Thanks for being with us. Until next time, go YO.